What's up, family?
What's up?
Welcome back to Love Cuts. I'm Matt.
I'm Sunny.
And we're here to talk about how we met.
OMG.
So we met at church, basically.
Right.
She came to pick up a friend from choir rehearsal.
Shout out to Tiff.
Yeah, shout out to Tiff. She came and sat in the back, and I noticed her. And that's basically how it started. I don't know if she really noticed me.
I really didn't, because I was just, Tip had called me. It's like, hey, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So I actually ended up in the church because she was taking too long. So I needed to see, what was the holdup. So, yeah.
Fast forward to when she came and joined the church, and she started working close with me at the church when she joined the choir.
Lift every voice and sing. Yeah, I'm not a singer, guys.
She started working with me closely with some administrative work, right?
I was trying to keep them organized.
Choir lyrics, schedules.
Sending the texts out, just normal little admin stuff. I wasn't paid.
And we started to become a little closer, and we started to keep in contact with each other, emails, and we would talk to each other every day.
Too much.
When she was at work, when I was at work, and then we just started to become real close. So we would hang with each other a lot. We would go to lunch together, hang out at the park, talk about life, talk about church.
Just normal stuff, really. It wasn't anything scripted. It was just really building a friendship. Really wasn't looking for a relationship. His angle wasn't like he was trying to hit on me or holler at me. It was just strictly platonic and...
Platonic.
You checked me?
Nick.
What did I say?
Platonic.
Well, you know what I was... Y'all know what I mean. We was just chopping it up, getting to know each other. He made me feel comfortable. All of my little dirty secrets without judgment. Yeah, that's how we kind of kicked it off.
So some time has passed, and we started to get really close. All of a sudden, she started to get missing a lot.
Ghosts.
She hadn't returned my calls, returned my texts. That was the first sign that I knew that I was falling for, because I was really concerned that I hadn't heard from her in a while.
I think that was probably one of the reasons why. Because I can kind of start seeing where our relationship started to change. Mm-hmm. He was starting to dig me, and I started to dig him too. I don't know if I thought that I was ready to be in a relationship. I do what a lot of people do. I ran from it. Mm-hmm. It was just something new for me, and I didn't know if I was ready to accept it.
Mm-hmm. So after all that time has passed, I finally get a call back from her, probably after a couple of months. Our first conversation, she plays a prank on me.
I did. I really played a big prank on him. I didn't think that it was going to go down the way it did, I guess.
Tell him what you told me.
Mind you, time had gone by. I was avoiding him. I wouldn't answer his calls. I pranked him and told him I was actually pregnant.
Yes.
Told him that I was pregnant from somebody else, thinking that, he'll be like, oh no, this girl too hot for TV. Lo and behold, this nigga ain't going nowhere.
I was looking for solutions. I was like, you know what? I was like, don't even worry about it. It's going to be all right. Basically presenting to her hey,
he was going to be a stepdaddy.
If I had to be the stepdaddy, if I had to be somebody that raised the child.
I'm like, where they do that at? He was full-fledged, all hands on deck.
And then that guilt tripped her ass, because she didn't know how much it was going to backfire against her. Ended up confessing that it was a prank.
And tell them what I made you do.
After that, she felt so bad, and I told her, I'm going to get you back. One of these days,
he was serious too.
She was like, please don't prank me, because I can't take pranks. And I promised her that day, to this one, I have never pranked my wife.
Y'all give him a round of applause. I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean that.
No, you good. Fast forward to the first time I asked her out on a date. Because when I first asked her out on a date, she did not want to give me an answer.
Didn't give you an answer.
She didn't give me an answer. She literally ghosted me.
It's so persistent, though.
I would, because I liked you.
You wouldn't give up.
Because I liked you. Really enjoyed her company, and I liked her. The next time I asked her out, she said yes. We finally picked a day and picked a time. And I knew it was official because I was in my car driving to pick her up from her friend's house.
I was so scared. Like, I'm pacing, like, oh my God, what do I wear? Got on these leopard tights. I'm still trying to be fine.
Let the record show.
I don't want no church girl.
I didn't want a church person. I didn't give a shit about whether you grew up in church or not. She grew up in church.
Yes, and I love God. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. She grew up in church, but I ain't want no churchy person. Pulled up to her friend's house, and she comes outside wearing these banging leopard leggings. She was fine that night, beautiful as always, and she's always beautiful.
Oh my God.
We went bowling. I wanted to take her someplace where it was a lot happening and going on, where it could take the pressure off of both of us, actually.
Yeah.
To break the ice, relax us both, I said, hey.
No, wait, first. Time, pause.
What?
This is no breaking the ice. What this Negro did was say, let's bet.
Yes.
The bet? This dude say, this nigga say, I bet you whenever I get a strike, I get a kiss.
Yep, I did.
This boy started bowling like Fred Flintstone.
I had the best game of my life. I rolled like 5 strikes.
He has definitely been to Barney Rubble's them Bedrock League and Bedrock or whatever they call. This
I haven't bowled a game like that since.
But he was a gentleman. He was kissing me on my jaw or whatever that night. But you know exactly what he was doing.
It wasn't premeditated.
Ask you a question.
What?
Why that bet? You just want to kiss me?
Maybe so.
Why you ain't just ask me?
It was our first date. Maybe I don't.
Hell, you asking to strike it up to get kisses?
Shoot, I don't know.
You didn't think you were gonna strike that much?
I didn't think I was gonna strike that much.
Okay, so the bet backfired on you.
I wouldn't say backfired because I basically was the lucky one and I won.
I guess.
So it wasn't a backfire for me. Yeah, that was our first date. We had a great time. We kept going out on dates and we got closer and closer. And
closer than close.
Yeah. And we've been together ever since.
Almost 8 years now, married.
Yeah, almost 8 years married now.
Yes.
August 13th is going to be our 8th wedding anniversary. We've been together for almost 11 years.
Yep, it's been good.
It's been fun.
Love.
Okay, we'll do it again.
On love what?
LoveCuts. You forgot the name. Join us next time.
Right here.
On LoveCuts, when I tell you the day I proposed.
Isn't she lovely?
Peace.